Going good, going good. After ages, I'm catching up with you, ne?
Man, what eternity. What's been
Yeah,
going on?
I can't even. I think it was last year, was it? Oh no, maybe a couple of years ago. So, anyway, yeah, we've been actually working behind the scenes. So, I think the last time Wagon Park played was we did a small cameo last year at one of the events and so one of Stigmata's events, I think. And before that, the last time Wagon Park officially played with Fira and all was back in 2020. But right now we are sort of working on our album, which is, I know it's been worked on for a while, but right now we're almost done. Actually, all the recording parts are done, and it's mixing and mastering in progress. The problem is Buddhi is in States, as all of you know, and Fira is in India, so it's a bit difficult to finalize the album. But I'm working on it together with Ranil and Denim, so we are sort of actually in a good place right now. You'll be happy to hear.
Nice. So tell us about this massive second album, man.
Right, so actually it started off, we did the bulk of the recording in 2020 during the lockdowns mostly. So the guitars were done, the electric guitars were done right here. All the audio the acoustic guitars and the vocals were done, and the drums were done at Surya Village, and some of the vocals were taken at Kamani Studio Stick Figure, and there may be a few other places also. I can't think of them right now, but it'll definitely be credited. So the big thing about this album is we wanted to expand our sound. So the basic instruments are all Wagon Park. Basically, we are talking about the drums, bass, guitars as keyboards. So we got additional instrumentation on certain tracks, which I played for you behind the scenes. Basically, there's certain tracks have the horn section, which was done by a group of guys from Argentina who were interested in our music, and they were brilliant, actually, very easy to work with. They just knew right off the bat what we wanted. I think rock and roll runs deep over there. The string section was one of Buddhi's friends, actually, an Italian girl, and she was amazing as well. We did get a guest pianist as well, American, and then there was flutes played by a Polish lady and an Argentinian dude, and we also have a choir from Nigeria. So it's on a different let's say level compared to what we released before. So we're actually we want to get it's a bit difficult mixing because there are so many layers, as I'm sure you know. So we're trying to get that full orchestra sound, and hopefully by early next year we should be done if everything goes according to plan. But let's see, fingers crossed.
So from what you played me, the two tracks, Gloria and I Want to Die in My Sleep, ooh, the themes are so deep. They're a lot more adult than what everyone's used to hearing from Wagon Park. Is this the direction of the album?
Well, we have to grow up at some point. So, but no, actually this is, I'll play you a couple of the others. The usual song list is still there, but this is, these songs have a little bit more meaning to them. They were written in more difficult times. So I think the backlog of the story you will have to ask from Buddhi. Gloria has a big personal meaning to me because it was written during the time my father was sort of in a bad condition. So, and it has personal significance to me. So written by Buddhi, actually, and all of them. So actually the album, to go into detail, so we are having 11 songs, out of which one is an instrumental, which was done by me. Out of the other 10, I wrote one, Mother wrote one, the rest of them are pretty much all Buddhi. And the arrangements, so he basically, how we work is he writes songs, he gives it to me, then I do the arrangements at home. So that's how it was done. And basically then Buddhi and I send it back to Buddhi. If he thinks that we should change some, so it's basically done on that. Fira also gives his input, and the rest of the band also, definitely. And yeah, so that's how it was done. Gloria, like I said, it was very significant to me, so I spent a bit of time creating the sequence there. It was playing in my mind, and I wanted to get it perfectly on record. So it happened. I think we're almost there, and the big surprise is we'll be giving you a one-time play, hopefully on SFM Homegrown. So hopefully when you listen to it, you'll understand the direction that the second album is going in. But that's not to say we don't have the usual Hit the Flow, Invisible Man, then Pavi Yenova, Adults Only. I don't know whether you remember that one back from 2013. That's coming.
I mean, yeah.
Mr. Minister. Those are the new tracks. Yeah, so that's where we're going, and hopefully you will see us sometime next year.
So are there, I know you've mentioned quite a few things that's gone into this album, but do you have any guest artists from Sri Lanka as well?
Yeah, so Tushara is singing on I Want to Die in My Sleep, but he's been doing that since the song was written. I think it's pretty much his song as much as it is ours. There will be other guest artists, but I don't want to spoil the fun right now. So once everything's done, you'll definitely be the first to hear about it.
Woo! And can anyone watching this video get like a quick little preview of the song?
For sure. 1, 2, 3.
This is what I got to say to you. I'm not Jesus or Buddha or you. I believe in myself for true, wishing freedom, love and happiness for you.
So talking about Gloria, so the way it came about was, like I said before, Buddhi wrote the verses and chorus and gave it to me, and then I did sort of the arrangements. So I laid down a demo track over here, and then initially I laid down all the guitars, and then we took it over to Surya, where Denham and Chandimal and Ranil, of course. Ranil oversaw the whole project, so they did the drums. Once we had the drums locked down, the bass was taken. Incidentally, the bass on this is played by Rial, so we have to credit him there. He helped us out because actually Fira was not in a position to record, and he gave his blessing to move ahead with the bass, and he trusted Rial, and pretty much only Rial, to record the bass for him. So we did that, and then I laid down the acoustic parts at Surya again under Denham, Chandimal and Ranil, and pretty much after that Buddhi took the vocals at Tilina Studio Music, and that was pretty much the Wagon Park part of it. Then we had the other external artists coming in. So Wade from States, he did the piano. Lucia, Buddhi's friend, did the 3 violins and the cello. Trumpet, saxophone and trombone were done by Pablo from Argentina, him and his crew. We had a Nigerian choir coming in for the vocals, pretty much the backing vocals, and also on top of that we had a flute played by an Argentinian guy and a Polish lady. So that's pretty much how Gloria came together. And of course Ranil did the mixing and the mastering. Also Denham was involved in that as well. So it's quite a big project. So hopefully you guys like it.
And is there anything you want to add in closing, my Milo?
Well, hope to see you guys early next year. Let's see how it goes. We'll definitely keep you posted. Just stay tuned to our Instagram, Facebook, and pretty much if you're following Buddhi, he has his own page. So all our pretty much announcements will be coming over there. So you'll definitely know way ahead of time. Generally, if we are doing a show, it'll be a couple of months in advance. We'll be announcing the dates. We're looking at launching the album, hopefully 2025. Sounds like a good year. We'll see. Cheers.
Jaya Weva, man.
Jaya Weva.